Okay. Right. Hey, Shalom Makiyam. First and foremost, we would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where we learned this 144% truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which will be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, Shalom, beloved Akiyam and Akwa. Hey, we made it. We out here once again through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to bring forth this testimony, man. To bring forth this evidence, okay, that our power liveth. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the true God of the Bible, and his only begotten Son, true name being Yahweh, the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yah means he, Hawa means he exists. Okay, Yahweh Shai, his true name, not Jesus Christ. Okay, his name means what? Yah means he, Hawa Shai means deliverer. Okay, and that's exactly what he's coming to do. He's coming to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay, and he's creeping up on Esau's kingdom, man.
That's right.
We're in a time where chariot sightings are, I mean, this is something that they can no longer argue or hide. You know, devices like phones have allowed people to, you know, capture these phenomenons.
Right.
You know, and the world thinks they're UFOs, but, you know, we know that they're the chariots of Israel. Okay, and we're coming into the time now where Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is going to visit the world for their evil.
That's right.
And this is what these people don't realize, man. The Lord's on his way. See, matter of fact, brother, can we start with 2nd Esdras 9? 2nd Esdras 9 and like 20? See, the Lord's on his way. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is on his way. And there's certain tokens and signs that he's putting on full display that allows those that have been given the spirit to be able to understand and comprehend. Because this is how we measure the times, man. We're measuring the times through prophecy, man, through tokens and signs. This is how we know our power is coming. You know, from the false prophets erecting all over the place, okay? You got the resistance, okay, like Vocab Malone and Michael Brown and the rest of these niggas that think they're scholars, trying to come up against the truth and being smothered. Okay, you got wicked niggas, okay, neglecting the word, pulling away at the shoulder. And you also have the great awakening occurring. You got our people coming back to the Lord, coming back to the ways of the Bible in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Right, you got Esau being revealed. This nigga can no longer hide himself, man.
Right.
You know, this man's being put on full display. He's on blast, man. He's on blast. And Trump is a nigga that they think that's gonna bring them back to that glory. No, man, you've been revealed. All the atrocities that you niggas did, the way that you niggas live and operate, you know, the mindset that you people possess, you know, hey, it's already well known. It's well known.
And why you think that he's bringing in Elon Musk? What's the biggest prophecy that we've been talking about that must come to pass before the kingdom?
Right.
That MOTV, man.
That's right.
Neuralink, you know, all that stuff. Come on, man. You guys gotta stay in tune with the spirit.
Right.
And what the church is speaking, man. Prophecy. You know, it's happening right before your eyes. What did you want, brother?
What is it, 20? 9 and 20? Yeah, 20. You can start at 20, Malak.
There's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 20. So I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of the devices that were come into it.
Right, and that word devices, it's not going into a device like, for instance, the MOTV, the microchip, that's a device. But this device is talking about a mindset, all right? The intent and intentions of individuals. As a matter of fact, can you grab Genesis 6, Malak Tabakosha? Start at verse 11, if you don't mind. And then now, before you do that, can you get the word device or etymology online, Babakosha, real quick? and then we'll grab that Genesis 6.
I could always appreciate somebody having respect,
No, absolutely. Hey, no, it's honestly, they're scared. Esau's scared now. Hey, right? Don't be scared now. Hey, Esau, right? Don't be scared now. Yeah, we here. You know, we're coming in the power and authority of our power. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. See, this word right here, this word cannot be, it can't be contested. And then when you have individuals that are off in the spirit, when they come by the altar, hey, they feel some type of way. It's a spiritual tug and pull. You know, it's like, oh shit, there's like a wall up. You know, because hey, 2 or 3 are gathered in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. You know that there's angels here, man. And we can see like Elisha. When you go back to, what's that, 2 Kings 6? Hey, we can see like Elisha. When Elisha had his servant, right? His servant couldn't see the angels up there. When the Syrian king sent the hitmen out for Elisha, right? The Syrian king sent hitmen for Elisha, man. And that's the same thing these niggas are gonna do today. They're gonna send hitmen after us, man.
Right.
And what do you think's gonna happen? Isaiah 59 and 19. But I digress. You got it, brother.
It's the word device, the etymology, read them online, meaning intent, desire, an expressed intent or desire, a plan or design.
Right. So a mindset. So Mabako Shah, can you read that one more time, Malak? You got that Genesis, Malak. You got it.
2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 20. So I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of the devices that would come into
Right,
it.
there was peril because of the devices that will come into it. Right? The mindset of the people are corrupt. Right? Just like the king, the ruler. As a matter, I'm going to hold down. So about 10, I'm going to hold down. Malak, you got it. 11, Babako Shah.
Genesis chapter 6 and verse 11. The earth also was corrupt before Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, and the earth was filled with violence.
Read that one more time, Salakia, Malak.
Genesis chapter 6 verse 11. The earth also was corrupt before Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, and the earth was filled with violence.
Right, and this is during the time of Noah. Right? We're tapping into the time of Noah now. So this is what happened in the time of Noah. The earth was full of violence, man. The mindset of the people was corrupt. Okay? The Lord didn't flood the earth eons ago for no reason. You know? He had reason for that. And this is what you see today. This is why when you go into Matthew 24, the return of the Lord is likened unto the days of Noah. Okay?
I was about to get
You can grab it. Yeah, we
right now.
but for sure, grab that, please. And, but like like we're saying, like the scripture's saying, the world was corrupt, man, full of violence, man. Hey, this thing comes to an end. The Lord's not gonna sit back and allow the wicked to just do what they want and just disregard the higher power that created them, man.
Right.
You know? That's like, and I know the brother's favorite chapter, Romans 9. Yeah, that's going into the potter and the clay, man.
That's right.
There's no way the potter is gonna allow the clay to rule over him.
Right.
How the hell does that work?
I'll do whatever he wants.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're gonna take that clay, you're gonna throw some water on that bitch, and you're gonna soften her back up.
Right.
And bring it back down to nothing.
Or shatter it.
Or shatter it if it's solid, yup. And then burn it up and melt it back down to its natural form, right?
Yeah. and the thing is that this
You
is
know?
the same mindset that our people got today, because it's been so long that judgment, like the days of Noah, the days of Sodom and Gomorrah, and Neva, you know, that judgment has not come to pass in a long time, so our people have forgotten what type of power we're dealing with. So, you know, they're still on that mindset, because remember, it took Noah about 120 years, telling them the same thing over and over and over and over. The people were probably like, yeah, whatever, man. They're saying the same shit over and over. Until what? Until that day came, man.
That first drop fell on their nose.
Right. Reality hit them in their face.
Right.
Yeah, man.
And you know Jake so high-headed, he didn't wait until the water was waist deep.
Right.
He waited until the water was waist deep, and
Right,
then niggas
right.
started, you know,
Right,
Noah.
Right. Nah, man.
You know what I mean?
Nah. Want me to bring this out real quick?
But Dr. Shah, what you got? Now hold that, Malak. I want you to hold that real quick, right? Can you read down just a little bit more on that, and then we're gonna drop this Matthew 24.
Genesis chapter 6 verse 11. The earth also was corrupt before Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, and the earth was filled with violence. Verse 12. And Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth.
All right, all flesh had corrupted its way upon the earth. How was that? They were going left.
That's right.
Okay? You had niggas running around like they're running around today, but today's worse than ever because of science.
Right.
You know, the knowledge that's on display in the
Right.
form of Esau's pseudoscience and the ability he's been given. He's literally able to turn a nigga into a whore, into a bitch. And he's able to turn a bitch into a nigga.
Right.
You know?
Oh, man. God damn, bro.
You got niggas walking around with cucumbers in them to keep that hole open.
Oh, shit.
Isn't that crazy or what? This is what Esau's allowed. So imagine,
God damn, bro.
you know? Isn't that demonic?
God damn.
That's demonic, man.
Right, man. Monsters.
Right. But there's gonna be no repercussion for this.
Right. You alter his creation, but there's not gonna be, you know, every action has a reaction. If it's negative, you're gonna get a negative reaction.
Right.
If it's positive, you're gonna get a positive reaction.
Right.
You reap what you sow, as the scripture says.
That's
man.
it, brother.
Yeah, man.
That's exactly right. And the Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not to be played with.
Right. Man.
And that's what you people are gonna find out when he settles that score with you.
That's right.
And the judgment that's coming.
That's right.
Because like the brother was saying a moment ago, our people have forgotten our power, and the world has forgotten the true terror of the Lord as well.
That's right.
But that old saying, back in the time of old Al-Shadia, about that demon-like power,
Yeah.
the Lord's gonna present that back on this planet in the days to come. And the people are gonna remember the men that were out there speaking these things. Oh, they weren't so crazy after all, man. They really weren't crazy.
Just like we remember Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, just like we remember the old ways that the Lord said to remember the days of old. They're gonna wake up on a bad end. You know what I mean? They're gonna end up in the shit end of the stick, but they're gonna remember, oh, this is who we're dealing with,
That's
man.
right.
What the fuck were they talking about? You know, the churches, man.
Right,
What was
yup.
everybody talking about? All loving God. You know? Look at the shit we in now.
Right.
You know? And at the end of the day, you're gonna come to the realization, like, we're calling on you, God. We're calling on you, Jesus. Why are things getting worse? Why am I walking around with boils? Why am I hungry? Why is my kid dying? Why is there bodies all over the place? And I'm calling on your name. You're gonna come to the realization, man, you was lied to your whole life.
Yup.
You're gonna have that epiphany.
That's right.
And you're gonna remember the day you walked by laughing, or you know, you were talking shit about us, or these people were bugged out. Listen, you're gonna have an epiphany, man.
Right.
You're gonna be like, God damn, it's too late.
Right.
You know?
Feeling stupid as hell.
Right.
You know, rolling with Bishop Nathaniel.
Oh.
This nigga's talking about there ain't gonna be no Jacob's trouble.
Oh man.
You know? All you niggas gonna be confounded. You're gonna be confounded when it happens. You know? Because you're not gonna be spiritually prepared. Because there's no getting physically prepared. You gotta get spiritually prepared for what's coming.
Right,
You gotta
right.
have been nurtured up in the spirit already, you know?
Right.
You gotta have been nurtured up
Right.
in order to conjure up the spiritual strength and faculties to be able to take on the terror that the Lord's gonna be displaying in front of you.
Right. Not because it's funny how he's like, if you were listening, moron.
Yeah,
man,
come on.
shut up. We heard what you said.
That pride.
Right, we heard what you said. That man even confounded him with Daniel's 12:1.
Yup.
You know what I mean?
Make that make sense.
Right.
But just like the wicked so-called Christians like Vocab Malone, he found a way and finds ways to dance around these scriptures that you really can't manipulate. You know, but they find a way to dance around them because they're wicked. Brother, what were you holding?
Ecclesiastes 8.
You got that real quick? You got it.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, and verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
That's right.
And hey, going back to that talking point of Noah, right? Which is what we're talking about right here in Genesis 6.
Right.
And like that brother has said, Jake thought Noah was out of his mind.
That's right.
Here it is, Noah was building and prophesying.
God.
And they thought he was out of his mind.
Right.
Right? Until them floods came though.
Right.
It happened, it manifested, you know? But that's the thing, you people think that you're out of the woods because the Lord hasn't judged you yet. You see? Because you haven't had your little one die in your arms yet. You think you out of the woods.
Right.
You haven't seen a pantry with no food in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You've been having basements full of liquor, you know? Dainties. You got freezers full of meat from the farm. You know? Where Jake is living check to check. You know, Jake missed a check. That's his ass.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
You know? But here it is, you got a basement with 2 freezers with meat full to the top.
Right.
Frozen meat.
Right.
From 2 years ago, man. See? And that's the thing. You Babylonians have been living deliciously.
Right.
Like the scripture says.
The poorest man in America is rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't care what you say. Go to another country and try to survive what they survive.
Right.
You know what I mean? We've been pampered here.
That's
you know
right.
What I mean?
Absolutely.
And at the end of the day, as the brother said that Noah was building that ark, right? We're establishing and building the house of David.
That's it.
Each one of us is that perfect brick
Right.
to fit, on what? That foundation.
Right.
And what we're building it with, the chief cornerstone, Yahweh Shai, that
That's
100% truth. You know? That's why I made a lesson today called Who Are You Building With? Because
Right.
it's important. What foundation are you laying for your house, man? You know?
Right.
We're building a spiritual house, and what foundation are you laying for your house?
That's right.
Because hey, this shit's gonna hit, and it's gonna hit hard.
Right.
You know? And it depends if that chief cornerstone is upon your foundation, then you're gonna be able to withstand the storm that's coming. If not,
That's right.
hey man, it's your ass.
Right. Because just like the parable says, when the floods come
Right.
and the wind blew,
That's right.
right? If your foundation's not built on Yahweh Shai, you're gonna crumble.
And it said
You're
great was the fall of that house.
Right. You're gonna fall under pressure.
That's right.
You're gonna
That's right.
crumble.
That's right.
And that's the thing. See, pressure busts pipes, man.
That's right.
Pressure busts pipes. So when that pressure comes, we're gonna really see what every man, woman, and child that claims to believe in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is truly made of. Because the Lord's gonna bring the pressure.
That's right.
You see, we're gonna be tested. It's gotta be confirmed. We gotta be proven that we are actually part of that heavenly body, man.
Meet for salvation.
That's right. Yup. Right. That's the only way. A king is not gonna let anybody stand within his courts. And let's not mention the inner courts,
Right.
where we're in. The men of the Lord are in the holiest of holies, man.
That's right.
So here it is. What do you think your qualification got to look like?
That's right, man.
We're not on the outer courts. We're in the inner courts. We're entering into the depth of that tabernacle, man. Communicating with our power one-on-one.
That's right.
You see? So you better believe, bro. He's not gonna let any man stand by side him, man.
That's right.
You know the men now. Hey, the men. Okay, that are part of that 144, that new governing body that's coming in the eon to come, that's gonna reign over these heathen. Okay, those men are built
Right.
in a way that this world can't understand. This is why you've always been the black sheep throughout the course of your life.
Right.
You know, because you never really truly fit in, because there was a schism between this realm and your spirit.
Right.
You know,
That house wasn't for you. The brick that you was designed to be is the house of David.
Right.
You know, that's the brick you were designed to be. Now, if the Lord is trying to fit you in and you don't fit in, He's gonna throw you to the side and look for another brick that fits in.
That's
somebody
right.
more durable, somebody that's cut for this walk.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's why we feel at home.
Right.
Like we all feel at home in
Ooh,
this word. You
ain't this
know?
some poetry, huh?
That's the spirit. We all feel at home. We're just like,
Right.
damn, we found it.
That's right.
And we've been looking, man. You better believe
Right.
brothers were looking.
That's right.
And there's nothing we did, there's nothing y'all did behind the camera that allowed you to come into the Lord's courts. He allowed you to come in. You got him a lot. He allowed you to come in because it's highly likely you are part of that foreordained.
Right.
You know? Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is working a mighty work. And none of us deserve this, man. None of us deserve it. But Lord willing, you know, we qualify to be the chosen of it. Lord willing. But like, you got that.
Genesis.
You finished that Ecclesiastes 8? You can read that one more time, Babakusha. I'm not sure. You finished it, right? You got it, my love. Read it one more time, Babakusha, just in case.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11.
Yeah.
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed
Right.
speedily.
Because the sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Go ahead, bro.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Right, the heart or the lab in the Hebrew, lab, the hearts, the minds of the sons of men are set on doing evil. So these people think they escaped the atrocities that they've done to the tribes, because now they're living in a position where they've been having global dominion. You see, not realizing that this is a snare unto them. Okay, this is just a blessing that they're living out, that they've been given from Isaac, which was Yahweh Shai back in Genesis 27. You see, they're just living out their little portion. Okay, Revelations 20 tells us what? They'll have what's that? Little season, a little season after they come out of the pit, right? So this is what they're able to enjoy right now, that little season. But we're at the tail end of Esau's little season. This is why everything's crumbling on him. This is why his world is crumbling. Okay, because we're at the end of his rulership, and there's nothing he can do about it. He can't stop it. You know, the book of Job tells us what? There's bounds. Job 14. But Baruch Hashem, can we grab that real quick? I'm gonna hold right. I'm gonna hold this real quick with the spirit.
This is the book of Job, chapter 14.
What's that? Job 14 and 4? Now you're all right, brother.
This is the book of Job, chapter 14, and verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee.
Right.
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
See that? So his days are determined already. Okay, the Lord already etched in stone this man's duration of rule. And he can't go a second over that. And as we inch towards his downfall, the Lord's going to show tokens and signs that he's diminishing and that he's going to ultimately take them out. You see, these bounds, he can't pass these bounds. Esau's working, and no one's working outside of the realms of prophecy. As much as Esau thinks that he's able to some way, somehow defy, okay, the wisdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that's because he's become proud, okay, like Obadiah tells us. His pride has deceived him. You see? And I got this real quick to back this up, right? Here's the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 19, and verse 22, and it reads, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence, man. You see that? So the knowledge of wickedness, it's not wisdom. Okay? Because ultimately wickedness is going to lead you to a downfall. And then when all these rulerships that rule, the reason why they've all crumbled is because they were being ruled under the realms of wickedness, man. See, when we come into the position of power, we're going to be all righteous. This is why our rulership is going to be everlasting. It's going to be perpetual. It's going to be immortal. Because it's going to be righteous. Righteous judgment does not go forth here. Nor did it ever go forth in any of these other wicked empires. And that's why the Lord took them out. You see? And the Lord was fair. The Lord was a man of his word. He allowed all you heathens to rule, man. And just like how I mentioned in a second ago, just like how we blessed Esau back in Genesis 27, right, with the dew of the earth, with the dew of heaven, right, and the whole earth. Hey, it's not a coincidence why Esau ruled the longest out of all you heathen. You see? And that's another token how we know that Esau Edom is the so-called white man. You see? Because he ruled longer than all you heathen, bro. He's been ruling since the Greeks. Okay? He had a little downfall, but hey, if you accumulate all that time, man, way longer than all you heathen, bro. He's had dominion, you know?
Because his great judgment had to come too.
Yeah, come on.
He has the greatest judgment. He's had the greatest rulership on earth.
For now,
but but he's gonna pursuing the left-hand side.
Right.
But that's because he's gonna have the greatest judgment
That's
as well.
right. It goes hand in hand.
Khan.
The Lord's a perfect balance, you know?
Balance, that's
What's
right.
that, Proverbs 11 and 1?
That's right.
Right, an unjust weight is an abomination to the Lord, man.
Right.
So guess what? With that great wickedness, like the brother said, it comes great judgment.
Right.
And pursuing the Revelations 18, my nigga, hey, your sins have reached into the heavens, man.
That's right.
So you better believe, hey, that's why when you go to Isaiah 34, 35, it tells you that the Lord's sword should be bathed in heaven.
God.
That aerial attack.
Right.
Right? All his sins and iniquities are going to come down upon his pate.
That's right.
That's what's about to happen.
On
In the
his
form
own
of
head.
Right. You see? So yeah, man, hey, and again, what we seen during the times of Noah, we can go back to that topic because now you're holding that
I
piece,
got it, yeah.
right? We're seeing a replica of that today, but 10 times worse. We're seeing a replica of Sodom and Gomorrah, but on steroids.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
So there's gonna be a great judgment that's gonna come with these atrocities, man. And the Lord, we already know how the Lord's coming back. It's written throughout the scriptures, man. He's coming back with fire.
That's
The
right.
Lord's gonna burn people alive. He's gonna melt people, man.
That's right.
And he's gonna starve people out. You know, it's what's that? 2nd Ezra 15 and 16 goes into it, man.
That's right, man.
Those that escape the hunger, right? Shall the sword destroy.
That's right. That's right.
If the Lord's coming, he's gunning, man. And you niggas ain't scared. All right.
Hey, you better hope he appointed you to the sword, because, hey,
Right.
that hunger is real grievous, man.
Right.
That hunger is real grievous.
You got it, Malak.
Go back to Genesis.
Babak Bashar. Malak, you got to hold those precepts, brother. Yeah, make sure you hold them.
It's in Genesis chapter 6 and verse 12. And Yahweh Shai looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt. For all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth.
Right, go ahead.
And Yahweh Shai said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth.
You see that? So the Lord's justification for flooding the earth eons ago was because of the violence and wickedness that the people were doing upon it.
That's right.
What do you think's gonna happen today with all the wickedness you see before you?
And it's amplified.
Khan, it's amplified. I like that. That's a beautiful word. You think it's gonna be okay? You think you're gonna just continue on in your wicked ways? You think this filth is just gonna continue to accumulate?
Right, right.
You know?
Right,
Like the mindset of you people is mind-boggling.
right.
The fact that you think that we're gonna continue to see two niggas kiss at the mall, you out of your mind if you think that's gonna continue.
I mean, think about a house, right? With a bunch of dirt. You're a hoarder. You got all types of pests now in there. All types of ticks and all types of shit. You know what I mean? You got termites now and rats and roaches. What do you think's gonna happen to that house, man?
Right.
You think that thing is just gonna keep going forever and ever, man?
Nah, bro.
You got mold all over the house
That's
and
it.
you know, all types of nasty shit, and you know what I mean? The foundation is crumbling, termites eating away at the wood, and it's just a matter of time where that shit is just gonna come down, man.
Right.
You know?
That's it. And that's what we're gonna see today. Malak, you can grab that Matthew 24 in comparison to that, but we're gonna read down in that Genesis. Because at the end of the day, an elect is gonna be delivered out of it. And we're gonna tap into that through the Spirit as we keep reading down.
All right, the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Right.
It reads, for as in the days that were for the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noe entered into the ark.
Right. And they will also be in wicked as all hell, as we just
Right.
read in Genesis 6.
Right.
They will be in wicked as all hell. They were
Right.
doing as thy will. Right? They were disregarding a higher power.
That's right. That's right.
So that guess what? Great judgment came.
That's right.
You got it, brother.
Verse 39, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Right, and we know that the Lord promised Noah through the covenant of the rainbow that he would never flood the earth again.
Right.
So what does that mean? You know,
Right.
because that's kind of a parable right there.
Right.
What is that talking about? If you don't know the scriptures, if you don't know the will of the Lord, you will be led to believe that the Lord is going to flood the earth again, based on the return of the Lord Yahweh Shai. But in reality, that flood that's coming are those missiles, man.
And it's crazy how it's called the lake of fire.
Right, time. Yup. Those missiles, World
Right.
War III
That's
is
right.
going to bring that flood.
Right.
Okay, you people are going to experience something you never thought in your wildest dreams.
Oh, and you know what's crazy?
But you got it, bro.
200 million warheads, that's going to be raining warheads, man.
Con.
It's gonna be raining warheads.
It's gonna be raining
It's gonna
warheads.
turn this into a lake of fire.
Right.
So it's not gonna. It's gonna be a
Right.
flood, but a flood of fire.
That's it. Con.
You know?
The Lord, man. Hey, see, the scripture said we got the mind of Mashiach. So we understand the talking points.
That's right.
You know? The spirit got to be on you to pick up on it. The Lord's got to rain missiles on this place, man. John the Revelator said he seen they look like stars falling from heaven, man.
God.
It look like stars falling.
God.
You know, if you're in a really dark place, that there's more stars in the heavens than you think. Like you're in the city, it's hard to really see them all.
Right.
You
right,
know?
Right.
But like when you're in a dark area, like down south, like that, you can see it's like flooded with stars, bro. So imagine all those falling from the sky.
Yeah.
That's what John the Revelator seen.
And he also saw them stones coming
Yeah,
down.
like
So you
absolutely.
know, as we know, and we've talked about this before, this bitch right here is gonna get stoned
Yeah, bro.
for being that whore.
Yeah,
You know, she's gonna get stoned with missiles, man.
This was the stone him, stone to burn him.
You're gonna get stoned to
Stone
death,
him. Yeah.
man. You know?
That's right.
Hey,
Absolutely.
the Lord said he don't suffer a witch to live.
That's
man.
right, bro.
You know? And that's why, hey, look at the Salem witch trials.
Right.
They were being burnt at the stake.
Yeah, that was the works of the Lord.
God. You know? So at the end of the day, this
You
is
know?
the mother of all witches right
Right, con, the
know?
mother of all harlots.
here. God.
You know?
Yeah, man.
So there's no escape. Hey, it'll be a marvel if this place escapes unpunished, man.
Right, right.
You know? It'll be a marvel. There's no way.
Hey, remember that song? From sea to shining sea.
Right.
That's what the hell you're gonna see. You're gonna see
Right.
fire from sea to shining
Yup,
sea.
Right.
All right, with your ass in it.
Con.
You wanted to break into somebody else's house? Well, guess what? Now you're stuck in it, and with great judgment coming.
That's right.
You know?
And you Jakes want to be on the side of the losing team.
Right,
Hey,
right,
guess what?
right.
You're going to get those judgments
Right,
with them.
right.
Isaiah 13 and 15.
And Jake think that they're gonna play both sides. Like I'm gonna be with them while everything's good. Oh, when everything turns bad, I'm gonna come. Nah, man.
You already committed treason.
That's it.
my
Yeah,
nigga,
man.
Right?
You stay on that side, man.
Yeah, keep your treasonous ass over there.
When the hell you ever right? When the hell you ever saw three sides of the coin? Nah, man.
Yeah, bro.
You chose your side.
Con. See, you Jakes don't believe in the Lord.
Right.
That are joining to this wicked man. You don't realize this is the biggest underdog story, man, ever written. Humanity's never gonna witness this again. Like what we're about to witness on the planet with the underdog being the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, getting the victory, man, through their power. Hey, this is gonna be something that the world is never gonna see again, man.
That's gonna be a miracle in itself.
Right, bro. The Lord's gonna show that power. He's gonna show it. Yeah, how can he show power if we're in power?
Right.
It doesn't add up.
Right,
We
right.
have to be real low, meek, right? Poor, which means no power in our hands.
Nothing. No military.
Right. No seat on the UN.
Right.
Right. Like the brother said, no standing military. Right. We out here in the hoods, the barrios, the ghettos. Right. And Esau's eyes were uneducated. Right.
Hated by all.
Right. Hated by all. Right. The hidden ones.
Right.
But here it is, the God of the Bible and his only begotten son, the true name being Yahweh and Yahushai, all right, the power of Israel, man, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, is going to come show off, man,
That's right. That's right.
and show up,
That's right.
okay?
That's right.
Hey, and the Lord's going to allow us to hear your torturous screams too, man.
Right.
He's going to allow us to witness the terror that he brings upon you and your families, man.
That's right.
He's going to, because, hey, listen, at the end of the day, you got to realize Yahweh Bashim Yahushai got a sense of humor.
That's right.
He got a sense of humor. When you go to the book of Proverbs, the first chapter, he says that he's going to laugh at your calamity regarding, wicked Jake. But this also includes you heathen.
That's right.
That are going to collapse during the time of Jacob's trouble.
I mean, think about it.
You know?
Think about his sense of humor that he gave Esau a blessing he shall die by.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
Like, goddamn,
That's
he
it.
mocked you.
Con.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then when you go back to it, he's always talking about the remnant, right?
Yep.
The remnant of his people. Go back to the Battle of Gideon.
Right.
He didn't want large numbers going into that battle.
right.
You know, because it's all about his name.
That's it.
They knew that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai was fighting
Right.
for them at that moment.
That's it.
How would it be possible that 300 men were bringing this battle, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And coming out victorious.
Exactly.
You know?
If it wasn't for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Right.
That's the only way we're going to get the victory. And we believe wholeheartedly. We stand firm in it. You see, because the Lord let us see it. The Lord gave us the spirit to understand, like he's This gotta be of the Lord.
That's right.
You know, for us to be in the position that we're in, the strongest people, bro, you know, but this feeble nigga that looks like he should be in a coffin is ruling over us, though.
Right. He's in
You
a
know?
coffin, looking like Dracula.
Yeah, this nigga look like he should be in a coffin, dog. Like, he already looked dead.
Like Dracula.
Yeah, he's over us. He's over the roof. Like,
Right.
goddamn.
Right.
Nigga, you can't get a muscle fiber on you if you work your best fucking miracle.
Right, that's what
You
they
know,
have to,
without taking some type of
that's what they will have to be in the lab. That's what I was about to say.
Right,
They have to be in the lab.
But here it is. Jay can look at the dumbbell
Right.
and nigga's trap blow up.
Right.
Nigga get abs.
Right.
His legs grow.
Right.
And Jay's looking at the squat machine like, and this dude just starts to grow.
Jake,
You know?
Jake was eating McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's back in the days and still ripped.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? You don't know what the oblique muscle is until you see one on the Jake.
Right.
You don't know what obliques are. You hear obliques until you see one on the Jake. And you're like, yo, them are obliques.
And that-
I never seen them because you.
And that's another token of how you know
Yeah.
who the people are. You think the
Right.
Lord's not going to design His chosen people to look the best, to be the best,
Right.
to
To be the
perform the
smartest,
best,
right.
yeah, to do everything better than everybody else? Come on, man. You know what I mean? From the mindset to the spirit and the physique, ain't no secret who the people are on the earth,
One
man.
should be stronger than the other.
Right, man.
And that's
Come on, man.
and that's in every way.
Right, like the Lord said, I'm gonna choose these people, but I'm gonna make them ugly, feeble, rejected by the sun, you know.
Obsessed with little boys.
Right.
This is crazy.
No understand. Just yeah. But and then I'm gonna make the least great ones, which that's how they look at us.
Right.
I'm gonna design them better than everybody else.
Right.
Come on, the Lord's not ass backwards, man.
Right, that's
And
an
He's not the
oxymoron.
Lord. Right, and He's not the author of confusion. That's confusion.
Right.
That's confusion.
That's right.
You know, 1 + 1 does not add up to 3, man.
That's it. No, you know what it is? What it is the curses of Deuteronomy 28 are resting upon us. We're in the position of feebleness
Right.
because we've disobeyed the Lord.
That's right.
You
That's
see?
right.
And now He put us in this low, destitute state. And it tells you in Deuteronomy 28 that these will be a sign upon us, which that sign goes into proof. When you look it up in the blue letter, this is proof that we're those people, man.
And He said forever, not a short time,
Yeah,
forever.
right, yup.
So up to this day, when
Yup.
these dumb Christians will say, those were the Bible days.
Right.
No, the Lord said forever. Are we still here? Forever's
Right,
forever.
Exactly. That's
All
right.
right?
That's right, bro.
So if the shoe fits, wear it.
That's it.
If it don't, I don't know, you're gonna have bunions on that shit.
My God.
You know?
Yeah, con.
You know?
See, the Lord's about to flip this thing right side up.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
And the Lord's gonna flood you people out, burn you alive, starve you out. You know? And ultimately the elect is gonna make it out. Lord willing, we're part of that precious number. Bro, what do you hold it?
2 Corinthians 15,
What's the second and 15 and what?
10. All my people let us flock to the slaughter.
Oh, that's fire right there. Con. Matter of fact, hold that, because we're gonna go into the elect as you read down in that Genesis. But before you even go back there, we gotta go back here real quick. The water about to shut. To Second Ezra 9,
God.
and we gotta read down a little bit. Now we're gonna jump back into there through the Spirit, because there's a point here going into what we're talking about before we transition to the elect.
God.
Lord willing.
I'm gonna read it all over again.
About to
To
shut.
bring remembrance.
Con.
There's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 20. So I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of the devices that were come into it.
Right, like we said, those devices, the mindsets of the people.
That's right.
Right, their intents, their desires that they were operating under, man, which was nothing but pure evil, wickedness, filth, debauchery, right? Sexual immorality,
All abominations.
right? Drinking blood. You got it, Malak.
21. And I saw and spared it greatly, and have kept me a grape of the cluster, and a plant of a great people.
Right, and that's the elect.
That's right.
Right, he spared, matter of fact, I'll get a quick precept. He spared the elect, okay? He's gonna spare the elect, that remnant,
God.
okay? And he put much labor
That's right.
into his elect. The scriptures say what? That we were not, Lord willing, we're part of that precious number. That says what? That we were bought at we were bought for a price.
That's right.
Right?
At a heavy price.
Yahweh Shai's life.
That's right.
Yahweh Shai had to be tortured in efforts for us to get this truth.
You got redemption.
Yeah, Khan. It was the only way. We're going to get the victory through the blood. It tells you that in Revelations 12.
Right.
Hey, and it tells you that in Revelations 5. We're going to get the victory through the blood of the Lord Yahweh Shai. If we're part of the elect, we're covered by that blood, man.
That's right. That's right.
You know? And this, hey, just like just like during the time of the Passover, man. We were commanded to put blood on the doorpost, man.
That's right. That's right.
You see, this is the same position we're in now. This second Exodus, which is going to supersede the first one, if that blood's not covering you,
Right.
the death angel's going to get you.
Finito.
Yep, the death angel's going to
What's
get
that,
you.
Ezekiel 9?
Khan.
If you're not covered with that tawaf,
Yep. There's the book of Isaiah, quick precept. The book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 9, and it reads, except the Lord of hosts, right, the Lord of armies,
that's right.
had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been likened unto Gomorrah. Okay, and we know what happened to Sodom, Gomorrah, right, Zeboim, Admah, right, and Zoar, right, the other neighboring cities.
Right.
Guess what? They were leveled. You go out there now, and you collect some soil, and you test it for sulfur.
Right.
You ain't gonna go nowhere on this planet with any level of sulfur higher than that place.
That's right.
Proving that something happened. There was a divine visit over there.
Right.
And these scientists, Esau knows it.
Yeah, they know.
Because you know Esau. This nigga got a camera that can fit in an anthill.
Hey, it's funny
Come
that
on,
we were going into that word yesterday.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
Right.
Science, to know.
All kind.
You know.
Right.
So Esau knows.
Esau
'Cause
knows.
That's his main. That's his main.
Right, data.
Right, data is science. You know, the information
Right.
that they gather. Yeah.
And you want to know why he's so hungry for data? He's so hungry because at the end of the day, the scriptures go into how, we're like the stars, like the sand of the sea, and like the stars of heaven, we can't be numbered. So Esau's always trying to collect data in efforts to try to conjure up, the gross number of Jake.
Right,
He's always trying to figure out but hey, the Lord snared him.
The scripture says we can't be numbered.
Right, the Lord snared him. But that's why that's one of the reasons why he's so big on data.
Right.
Because he's trying to tap into Jake.
God.
He studies our anatomies, our blood, our genes. He knows that we're built different via the VMAT1 and the VMAT2 gene. He knows that we have a God gene.
Right.
He knows. Esau knows. Esau's done searched these things out.
Right.
And come to the conclusion that they're the closest thing to the heavenly bodies, man.
That's right.
They're the closest thing to the heavenly body. And this is why he's done everything in his power to try and destroy us.
And disconnect us from our
Right.
power.
Has us living in places with barely any trees, knowing that there's a connectivity between us and the earth. He knows that the earth grounds us.
Right. And
Esau,
GMO foods and all that.
all that. Esau's a deep. And guess what? The Lord's beautiful because the Lord is in control, and he said that we'll eat poison and live.
That's right.
As much as Esau's trying to kill us all, Jake continues to have sex, multiply.
That's
you know
right,
what I
that's
mean?
right.
The
Shit.
more he tries to kill us, the more we
It's amazing what the Lord has done with us, man. It's amazing what the Lord has done with us, man.
That's crazy. Look what he's doing to Ephraim on the island over there, man.
Right.
And look at all you can barely fit Jake over there, man.
I know. And they were brought down to a very low number when they got conquered, man.
Right.
And look at now, man. You go to them in America, they're everywhere.
God.
The island.
God.
Shit.
Yeah, Ephraim had to Ephraim had to migrate over here. Like, you can't, you know what I mean? They had to come up over here, man.
Right.
Because it's so, bro, the Lord, see? And Esau knows these things. Esau knows who we are.
Shit, look at Issachar. Look at all the other tribes, bro.
Right, all of them.
And they were it was a near
That
genocide.
Ephraim came to mind, that's why.
Yeah, Khan. But it was a near genocide on all our people, man.
Right.
And look at us everywhere, bro.
Oh, and hey, look what they did with Gad. With Gad. See, you got the world thinking God looks a certain way, but the Lord had them mingling.
Right.
You know what I mean? Had them mingling. You got God looking like everybody. But you got God talking about they're Dominican.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're Brazilian. That's why you got it. They don't know.
I thought you were a so-called Negro.
Right.
Time.
That's the spirit.
So.
The Lord did a marvelous work
Right.
to snare Esau.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, going back to the point of the remnant, the Lord kept him that precious grape cluster.
Right.
That would make it out, even if they had to be separated from their body. Okay, which is just part of the prophecy that has to play out.
Right.
It's not something that's not ordained of the Lord.
Right.
You see, because that's part of the movie, and it's beautiful. The Lord showed us that part of the movie. Like, look, some of you, in order to qualify, you know, to take part of that first resurrection, you know, you gotta be martyred
Right.
to show that you really believe. That's part of your mission. You know what I mean? We don't know who that is yet, but you better believe when it comes down to the get down, they're gonna be physically, spiritually prepared, mentally prepared for it. You know, hey, some of us are gonna have to be in the wilderness. You think it's gonna be a lot of it's not gonna be a smooth transition in the wilderness. You think it's gonna be cool? You think it's gonna be you're gonna be in the wilderness, you're alive, but it's okay. You're a little comfortable. Nah, it's gonna be a mission. You're gonna be you know what I mean?
You're looking for food, you don't even know if you're gonna find it for a day or two.
Fearing for your life. You're gonna be fearing for your life.
You run into a militia.
Right.
Anything, any
fighting
type of
for
thing.
your life.
Right,
Yup, that's
man.
right. That's right.
Man. You don't even know when your next meal is. You got your little one with you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's not gonna be a clean cut, like
Right.
through much tribulation.
Right. But hey, that's part of the last final test, man.
Yeah. It's the
See
last
if you
scene of the
meet.
movie.
Right, that's it, man. See if you meet for salvation, man.
Right.
That's the end game right there, man. Salvation. You know what I mean? So your mind should be set on that mark. Your mind shouldn't be set, oh man, I might die out here.
Right.
I mean, you gotta keep pressing forward. The end of it all is salvation, man.
Right.
Point blank, period. That's the mark we're striving for. You know what I mean? Even through life and death, man.
That's right.
Point blank, period. You gotta disconnect your mind from this world. That's the number one thing.
Right.
A lot of people that are worried about this world, a lot of people that are thinking and looking back, man. Nah, man, that shit gonna get you caught up. You gotta disconnect yourself from this whole world, man. You gotta be numb to this world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Matter of fact, you gotta have a hatred for this world, man.
Right. But this is not our rest.
Right, man.
We're in captivity.
Ain't nothing gonna change.
Yeah. What's that? You're pretty much quoting Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart.
That's right.
You know, this is not your rest. It'll destroy you with even a sword destruction.
Right, man.
Because the destruction's coming here, man.
That's right.
You
And our people have been destroyed already,
Yeah.
man. Our people, you look around, our people ain't got nothing here, man.
Right.
What? Nothing but madness.
Yeah.
Our women are getting worse.
Right. Oh man.
And most of these homes are fatherless, man.
Right.
So our children are getting worse.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Right.
There's been a systematic attack since the beginning. And ain't nothing gonna get better for you, Jake, man.
Right.
You know? So hey, the time is now to wake up, man, and come back to your power. Well, at the end of the day, if you're content with just dying with your enemy, and so be it, man. We'll see you on the other side.
Because this is your fate right here.
Right.
You got it, Malak.
Right.
It's actually right here. This is your fate.
God.
You got it, brother.
Second Ezra chapter 9, continuing on verse 21. And I saw and spared it greatly. Oh, Salakia. I read that already, but through the Spirit it'll come out again. And have kept a grape of the cluster and they plant of a great people.
Right, so the remnant is going to be spared in the time of terror that's coming. You got it, brother.
Verse 22. Let the multitude perish
Right,
then,
let the multitude perish then. You got it, brother.
which was born in vain.
That was born in vain.
And let my grape be kept and my plant. For with great labor have I made it perfect.
Right. It's at the end of the day, okay, you wicked Jake, okay, are literally going to be sacrificing for those of the elect. And these heathen that are around us, man. They're going to be like, the Lord said here, what's that? Is that Isaiah? What is that? I will give people for thy life. Let me see, I got you. Here it goes. Baba Kusha, Isaiah 43 and 4. Isaiah 43 and 4. Baba Kusha. Come on, man. Hey, you people gonna be open sacrifices for on the behalf of the elect. You got it. You see? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is gonna literally use you as a yeah, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is gonna literally use you as a as a scapegoat for the elect. Go ahead, brother, you got it.
This is book of Isaiah chapter 43 and verse 4. Since thou was precious in my sight, thou hast been honorable, and I have loved thee. Therefore will I give men for thee and people for thy life.
You see that? Yahweh Bashim Shah is going to give people for the lives of the elect, man. You see, that's why when you go to, what's that, Psalms 90? I'll go grab that real quick. The precept that real quick. See, the Lord's going to be dealing, man. The Lord's going to be he's going to hold the elect down. Lord willing, we're part of that precious number. He didn't bring us, he's not going to bring us this far just to let us down. Right? This is the book. This is the book of Psalms chapter 90. And this whole chapter is fire, as you Akiyam and Akwak know. I'm going to start at verse 1 and jump down, right? He that dwelleth, the book of Psalms chapter 90 and verse 1, and it reads, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty, man. Okay, the secret place of the Most High is right here in this word. Okay, and you got to know the name, right? You got to know the name, man. What's that? Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it, and is safe. So it starts with the name. If you're calling on JC, Yahweh, Yeshua, okay, God, you ain't gonna make it. It's a guarantee pursuing the Acts 4, excuse me. You're not gonna make it, bro. Acts 4 and 12. If you're calling on those wayward names, you're pushing a wayward doctrine, okay? Because the name is part of the doctrine, okay? Anyway, jumping down to verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee, man. So there's gonna be people dropping dead all around us, man. Backing up that Isaiah 43 and 4. Read that one more time, Allah Babakwa.
Isaiah chapter 43 verse 4. Since thou was precious in my sight, thou hast been honorable.
Thou hast been honorable, right? You strive for the truth until death, right? Go ahead, brother.
And I have loved thee. Therefore will I give men for thee and people for thy life.
Therefore will I give men for thee.
Right.
The Lord's going to give men for us, man. If we're part of that precious number. And people for thy life, man. And efforts for the elect to be preserved. Hey, this gotta be a sacrifice. You know? Hey, shalom to the brother Aina. Shalom, beloved Akia. Yahweh. You know? There's gotta be a sacrifice, man. See, and that's the thing. That's another thing. What you people done forgot is that the God of the Bible and his only begotten Son requires a sacrifice. Okay? He requires a blood sacrifice. When you go into the law, okay, it goes into a land, what's that? Numbers 35?
35 and
33, right? The blood of the land can't be cleansed unless the blood of him that shed it gets shed, man. And when you go to Revelation 17, it tells us that this land is soaked with the blood of the saints, which are the Israelites. So you think that blood's going to go undisclosed? It's going to be okay? You're going to ride off into the sunset and erect the fourth industrial revolution, okay? And be able to pursue a technocracy under the oligarchs, okay? And chip everybody and turn everybody into robots and just put everybody in 15-minute cities, and you just continue to get rich, and you're so rich that your riches have become liquid, and niggas are just starving out here still. Jake's still poor. You know what I mean? Nah, man. It's not going to play out like that. You got it, brother.
I wanted to back that up.
No doubt, a lot.
There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, and verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. And Idumea in Greek means Esau, Edom.
Yes, sir.
And upon the people of my curse to judgment.
Woo!
Hey, can you please get me real quick?
Proverbs 3 and 33.
Khan,
Yup.
the curse of the Lord is in the house
That's
of the wicked.
it, Malak. Yup. That's it. That's right. There ain't no escape for you, Esau. See, we're able to pinpoint and target you through the true doctrine. And that's why this word is likened unto a weapon. Okay, when it comes to Esau and this truth. This word, and that's why he's labeling us domestic thieves.
That's right.
Right?
Right.
This is why he's doing that.
Because we are terrorists to him.
Right.
We are bringing that terror to him, man.
We're likening that to terrorists to him. That's
Right.
why you had Trump in 2020 call us the prophets of doom.
Right.
And don't get it twisted. Hey, Trump's from New York. You know what I'm saying? He knows the prophet.
He's
You know,
been
he's
there
seen the
since-
prophets out there.
He's been there since King Mashak and all that.
He knows. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Trump knows of he's echoing certain things too lately that how we know, like, yo, this nigga done caught the whiff of
You know
the truth.
time's up.
Yeah, bro. Yo, you know they're having dreams. Yo, you know these wicked elite are having dreams about their demise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord's terrorizing them in their dreams,
Hey,
man.
the Lord's stirring them up on the left hand side, which means breaking them up as well. Like yo, man.
Your
yo.
end has come.
Right, man. This shit is over.
Yup.
You know?
Khan.
So, yeah, bring that out real quick, brother. Nice and loud.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 33. The curse of the Lord Yahweh Shai is in the house of the wicked.
And when you
See
go,
that?
so like,
Yeah, yeah.
I just want to say, you got it though. When you go to Genesis 36, it goes into the genealogy of Esau.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is coined as his whole house.
Right.
That family tree.
Right.
You know, his family tree is in Genesis 36.
Right.
You see, so the whole house of Esau's cursed.
The whole
Amalek,
house.
you know what I mean?
Right, and we know who the wicked is.
Right.
That's back to the basics, as Apostle Todd said. Malachi 1 and 4.
Right.
The Lord coined them. The Lord put that token on them. You are the border of wickedness, man.
So
So,
the Lord will have indignation
Listen, God.
with forever.
God,
That righteous anger.
you know, and it just said Idumea, going back to Edom, you know. He said the people of my curse to judgment, man. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So I'm going to continue on. That was the point right there, brother. Tawada.
That's beautiful.
Continuing on in Isaiah 34 and 6, for the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats. You see the people, right? With the fat of the kidneys of the rams. You know, it's going to be even with the militaries, everything that's up in here, man. Everything that does not make it into the chariot.
America's the altar, and these people that are here are the sacrifice
Right.
that's been placed on the altar.
Right. Anybody
That
that-
blood sacrifice.
Right. Those that did not make it into those chariots, it's a wrap for you.
Right.
Right? It says, for the Lord, backing you up on what you said, has a sacrifice in Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
If I may, Basra was a capital city in Edom.
Right.
Okay, so Basra is likened unto America today.
That's right.
So that great slaughter that this prophecy speaking of is going to happen right here in America. As a matter of
That's
fact,
right.
if you may, Babak Shah, keep reading.
God.
Babak Shah, because this is the reason why the Lord's going to bring such great judgment to the soils of America.
That's right.
You got it, brother.
Verse 7, and the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and the land shall be soaked with blood,
Woo!
and the dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance,
It's the day of the Lord's vengeance.
and the year of recompenses
Why,
for the
Lord?
controversy of Zion.
For the controversy of Zion,
That's
man.
right, man.
Backing up that Revelation 17, Malak. Can you get, what are you holding? You're not,
So 3 and 19.
can you grab Revelation, you can hold that. Can you grab Revelation 17, Babak Shah? Because that controversy of Zion spilling over into, why do you think there's going to be so much bloodshed?
That's right.
Right here is going to tell you why in Revelation 17. This is, the Lord's going to shed that blood, bro. You niggas got to pay.
That's right, man.
You
That's
running
right.
around talking about it wasn't me.
That's right.
That was my grandfather and my great, you know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, it was you.
Right.
It was you. Deuteronomy tells us that the Lord will not punish the father for the
his
son.
sons.
Right.
And
Or the
people
son
don't
for the father.
understand that
you
those
know?
3 to 4 generations ago, that was you.
Right.
You're
That's it.
here again.
You're here. Tripping, lying,
Right.
you know?
Right.
Swearing falsely. living up that standard of that generational wealth that you were able to conjure up through your forefathers and your foremothers,
And
man.
that's why the scripture says
know?
that they go lying as soon as they come out the womb.
Ah.
What womb was that? From the pit. When you came out of the pit over there, the Renaissance period,
Over in
man.
Europe, yeah.
Yeah, man. That rebirth of
Right,
what? The
yeah.
Roman Empire.
That's right.
You came out lying out the gate, man.
Right.
You know?
Yup. But now your lies are coming to the light now,
God.
right? Because the Second Thessalonians, right? This man will be revealed in his time.
That's right.
And now we're in his time of revelations, man. We're in the
right.
time of Esau being revealed.
That's right. That's
He's
right.
being encapsulated as the wicked demon that he is.
That's right.
And he can't lie about it. He can't hide it. You know, he's erected all this history
That's right.
regarding his atrocities and his pride, you know? So now it's like, oh, you want to say you ain't the wicked? Okay. We
Right.
go into the Wikipedia.
Right.
Now you're giving me a strike or a copyright strike because I
Right.
done brought some, you know what I mean? Because I done
Right.
brought some information out regarding you, you know, raping children or
God.
doing some crazy shit.
Right.
You know?
The bloodlettings and all that stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
The child trafficking.
Right, brother.
You know what I mean?
Yup.
Who else did that? Nambla.
Right. Now I'm the enemy.
Right.
Now I get a strike
God.
because I'm bringing out this testimony regarding your
Right.
atrocity. I'm wrong though.
Right.
This nigga's crazy.
That's why the scripture says they see good as evil and evil as good.
right.
You know? And this is the
little
place that
niglet-
we at,
That
man.
little niglet right there.
Right. We in that place of that mindset. That's that mindset. Those devices. Going back to the beginning, man. Those devices, that mindset is what got this place upside down. And like the brother said, the Lord's gonna turn it right side up. You know what I mean? It's the only way. Overthrow with great violence, man.
Right.
You know?
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 17 to verse 6. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints, and with the martyrs, and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration.
Right. And that woman, okay, is Mystery Babylon the Great, aka America.
Right.
All right, in the form of this revival Western Roman Empire consisting of the NATO and the EU. Okay, well this place is likened unto the glory of kingdoms, man. Okay, that's why you got everybody and their mother, you know, back in some time wanting to come over here. You see? Hey,
Right.
you got these Moabites, you back in the early 2000s, back in the 90s, you know, hey, they were foaming at the mouth to be like an Edomite. You know?
God.
And that all makes sense because when you go on the second Esdras, what's it, 16? It goes into how Moab is joined up to the harlot, right? Is that second Esdras 16, right?
Yeah, 16, I think.
16, right?
No, 15, right?
I think it's 16. I think it's
Let
16.
me look it up real
Yeah, why
quick,
don't we go
brother.
grab it, Baba Kushal? I believe it's 16. No, it's 16 and it's further down.
Yeah. Woe be unto Asia.
Right.
But then there's a judgment.
Yeah.
There's a
You
judgment.
wretched. He calls you a wretch.
Right.
And yeah, because she's, let's get that. Yo, Moab, you ain't out of the woods yet either. We didn't forget about your flat face, slanted eye ass.
Yeah.
Okay? Looking like you got Down syndrome, thinking you better than us, man. Trying to call the shots. We ain't forget about you. You're on the Scopeo too. Because pursuing to Jeremiah, it tells us that what? Moab is, what's to say regarding her pride? I'm gonna have to go get it. Because Moab is proud as hell too.
Actually, I think it is right there. It starts right there in the beginning.
And now you want to go down and mention Rex. It's got the largest in the song of the battle on the top of Moab.
Oh, I got that one. I got the one you're looking for.
You got it, brother?
You want me to bring it out?
Yeah, you can bring it up then.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 46.
The
I
water.
knew it was on 15.
The
see?
water. That's it.
That's why I couldn't find it in 16.
The water. That's it.
And now Asia, that are partaker of the hope of Babylon,
God.
See?
God.
See? Yup. Now Asia, the partaker of the hope of Babylon. Real quick, hold that. Brother, can we get Isaiah? Babakasha?
Yeah.
What's that? Isaiah 31? And like verse 3? If I'm not mistaken.
Egyptian, God.
Babakasha?
There's the book of Isaiah.
Oh yeah, you right, 3.
Con, right?
Yeah, that was
Yep.
3. The spirit hit me with the 3. It's 3.
There's
Just
the
right to
book.
the point. We got it.
Of Isaiah chapter 31, verse 3. Now the Egyptians are men and not
Right.
God, and not power.
Khan, the Egyptians are men and not power. They're not gods.
That's right.
Right? And the Egyptians, the modern day Egyptian, will be these Babylonians.
That's right.
Right? The modern day Pharaoh will be Esau.
That's right.
Right? He refuses to let us go.
That's right.
You know? Esau, Edom. This is, remember, on the back of your dollar bill, there's a pyramid. Okay? That's not a coincidence. That's
Right,
because
right,
this,
right.
you know,
Right, right.
this is spiritual Egypt. Like it tells us in Revelations 11. You know, you got
And that's why when you bring it all together with Romans 9, as you said, brother, I love that. I love that
Romans 9.
chapter. that chapter hits hard. You know, why do you think when he's talking about how he hated Esau, what he do? He compared him to the Pharaoh. He said, this is my will.
That's
He
a
compared
fact.
him to the Pharaoh.
That's a very good point.
You know?
That's
Because
a
it's the
very
same
good point.
story all over again. This is
Yup.
Egypt all over
Just like
again.
Pharaoh, I raised thee up. Yup.
And why do you think is it in Jeremiah where he says no longer shall they talk about the deliverance in
Yeah,
Egypt?
yeah, Jeremiah
but
16.
Because it's going to be compared to that, but a lot
20,
more.
and 20.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
a lot
that's
more.
right, brother.
That's why the Lord's always comparing the situation in Egypt to the end time prophecies, man.
Right.
You know, that second deliverance. You know,
Because they're the modern day Egyptians, man.
the house
You
of
know?
bondage.
The house of bondage, man.
Right.
Double straights.
That's right. That's right.
You know?
That's right.
And the Lord said it in Deuteronomy 28 and 68. That we'll go back to Egypt, man.
That's right.
And this is
Ships.
that Egypt.
Right, with ships. Right, man.
That's the spirit.
Yeah,
It all
man.
comes together.
Con,
Hey,
con.
vocab alone. We don't feel bad for you that you can't see it. That's
Right,
on you.
right.
You'll find out when a missile hits you in the head.
With them ugly glasses.
Right. Well, you'll find out when a missile hits you while you're eating that whole pizza to the face.
Right. That's why I was saying, look like a big gerbil.
Right.
So I'm gonna read it again. Isaiah 31 verse 3. Now the Egyptians are men and not power, and their horses flesh and not spirit.
Right.
When the Lord shall stretch out his hand,
Yahweh Shai.
that's right. I'm waiting for you to say
That's
it.
the spirit.
Both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fall together, shall fail together.
So those of you who are helping, and those of you that are hoping that America continue on, and it is able to some way, somehow, go back to its glory days, guess what? You're going to fail together. And Moab is one of those nations that are joined at the hip with America that's going to fail with her. Read that again, Malak.
2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 46. And thou, Asia, that art partaker of the hope of Babylon,
Woo!
and art the glory of her person.
Continue on. Now, mind you, damn near everything you pick up in your crib and look in the back of it is going to say made in China. From clothing to items to appliances, right?
made in China.
Come on, man. Why? Because the prophecies don't lie. The scriptures don't lie.
Right.
You
There's
see?
a token everywhere.
There's a token everywhere, bro. China's joined at the hip
Why do you
with
think
Babylon.
why do you think you got Trump talking about it? It's not no coincidence. Talking about immigration, right? You're gonna persecute, and we know you're gonna hit up the Latin tribes. Why don't he go into every Chinese parlor, every Vietnamese restaurant?
Chinatown.
Right, all those
Chinatown.
places.
There's a Chinatown in every city
Shit,
in,
go down the street.
in
Go-
America.
Go down the street, go into that restaurant, go into the back, ask everybody for their papers and see who got them. He's not worried about them.
Right, because they're...
And the thing is, they're the biggest immigrants in America.
Right.
25% of immigration come from Asia.
Yep.
But why ain't they being targeted?
Psalms 83,
Huh.
right?
Huh.
Psalms 83.
Every time
They're
there's
in covenant with her.
every time there's a roundup, we got 1,000 immigrants.
Yep.
You see all South Americans, our brothers, being shipped back.
Right,
You know what I mean? In these holding facilities. Why ain't there Chinese babies missing? Right?
Right.
Being taken at the border or being taken in these cargo ships, because that's how they're coming in.
Right.
In these cargo ships.
That's it.
You know what I mean? They're not crossing the borders.
That's
they're
it.
coming in those shipments.
That's exactly right.
You know? Everything made in China. They're all coming in those shipments, man.
Right.
Why aren't they stopping those embargoes coming in, man? Checking out for Moab. They're letting them come in. You know? That's that council, like you said in Psalm 83 and 1, man.
Right.
You know? They don't care about nobody else, man. the Arab man, the so-called African, the Asian, they don't care about nobody else but you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You are the main target.
That's it.
You know?
That's right.
Ever since that birthright was handed over, you have been that main target, man, that with that perpetual hatred, man. You know? We have been, why do you think they hunt our steps?
Right.
You don't see Moab getting pulled over, you know? And if you see a so-called Cambodian being pulled over, hey, through the spirit, that might be a speckled bird. You know what I mean? They're not worrying about these other nations, man.
Right.
They're worried about you, Jakes.
That's right. Proving that those curses are on them.
Come.
Some of them curses.
Come.
You know?
That's right.
It's giving more credence.
That's right. That's right. Which is another token.
Right.
You know? All this is biblical prophecy, man. If you can't see it, it's because the Lord is not allowing you to see it. You're in undesired, man.
That's it.
You're in undesired. You're not wanted. You know, you're not fit for the walk. You're not wanted in this circle, and this is a real small circle.
Right.
You know, look at how big the planet is, and look at how many people got the truth.
Right.
This ain't for everybody.
Right.
Going back to that underdog story that the Lord is dealing with, you know?
Right.
Displaying his power. You know? That's a display of power. You ever seen a lion calling for backup? Nah, man, he fighting like 10 hyenas, man. Right? Because he's displaying his power.
Right.
He ain't worried about no help. He gonna fight to the death. You know? And we know who the Lion of Judah is.
That's it.
Yahweh Shai,
That's
man.
right.
You know?
You got something, brother? You gonna say something?
Hey, the underdog story. Noah was the only one.
That's right.
That's
And
a
the
good point.
immediate ones with him.
Right.
Right.
That's a good point.
That's right.
And
That's
through
right.
Noah, his household got delivered. You know? Through
right.
Noah, his household got delivered, man.
That's right. Displaying his faith, because through his faith, as it says in Hebrews 11,
Right.
through faith Noah saved, got saved. You know what I mean?
Right.
That faith he displayed, man.
Right. Abraham.
Abraham
Right. Through faith, Abraham. Right.
was counted as a just man.
Right.
You know?
That's right.
Hey, through faith Enoch got translated.
Yep.
You know? It's that faith, man. You gotta display, man. It's the times that are coming,
That's
man.
right, brother.
Because at the end of the day, what we see, the earth can't see it, man. You know? And that's displaying faith. What we see is far-fetched. It's
Right.
not something you can grasp. It's not like a $20 bill you can just reach into your pocket and grab it, man.
Right.
You have to look at it with the spirit, you know?
The Lord gotta open your mind.
God, which is that spiritual eye cell, man. You know, at the end of the day. And that's why, like I said, man, this is a miracle that the Lord is displaying on the earth. Men that were lost in the world, man, spiritually dead, as it says in Revelation chapter 11, verse 8, man. The Lord has blew that breath in us, has quickened us, and has awakened us, given us life, you know, through that understanding with the Holy Spirit.
That's right.
You know? And that's why people see us as crazy. You know?
But they're mortals.
Right. But when you look at that word crazy, they also thought Albert Einstein was crazy, but now they coin him as a genius.
Right.
So, hey, our knowledge is not of this world. You see? And that's why the people look at us as madmen. You know, crazy.
Right.
You know, and hey, the water Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because at the end of the day, we're not, Lord willing, we're not condemned with this world.
That's right. What's that? Wisdom of Solomon? One. Wisdom will not enter into a malicious soul.
That's right.
And that's why the masses can't get it.
That's right.
You know?
They still
The Lord-
joined unto this filth.
Right. The Lord, right. The Lord's not gonna allow Sophia to dwell in any vessel. You know? He's not gonna allow it. You know, that's why it's a blessing, man.
Right.
Know what you're involved in and understand that we're truly blessed to be able to be part of this council.
They ain't enough space for the Holy Spirit to dwell in you when you're filled with maliciousness, when you're filled with darkness,
You know?
filth, and all wickedness, man.
Right. Pride.
Right. Remember,
know?
the scripture says you can't sup in the table with devils and with Yahweh, man.
That's right.
You know?
Right. And that's going into them idols, man.
Right.
You're all right, brother. You got it, Malak. Read that again. Because they're going back into Moab.
Hey, and those idols, man, is all over this place.
Right.
You could idolize your sneakers.
Right.
If you're over here worried about your sneakers more than this truth.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Shit.
You could turn the idol into anything.
Anything. Yeah, man. Anything.
And that's what niggas are doing.
Right. Correct.
It's the 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 47, woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee.
Right, and Moab has made herself like Babylon. And I was thinking earlier about the precept going into the pride of Babylon. Pride of Moab, I found it. Right?
Right.
So this is the book, real quick. This is the book about, so Moab is second in line with the most proud. You know, and you see it on display with how they move. But this is the book of Jeremiah chapter 48 and verse 29, and it reads, we have heard the pride of Moab. He is exceeding proud. His loftiness and his arrogancy and his pride and the haughtiness of his heart. I know his wrath, saith the Lord, but it should not be so. His lies shall not so affect it. So Moab, the so-called Chinese man, he's just as proud as Esau, Edom, the so-called white man.
That's right.
And so it's no coincidence why they're joined at the hip,
Right.
doing business together.
That's right. That's right.
You know?
That's right.
There's no coincidence behind that, man. The scriptures put everything in its proper perspective. You know? And unless you have the Holy Spirit, like the brother was going into a moment ago, you're going to neglect the idea of these spiritual tokens that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has on full display. You're not going to be able to see it. You're not going to see it for what it is. You're going to be in a matrix still. See, we were in the matrix. We were there.
Right.
We were all there. You know, running from Mr. Smith.
Blue pill, red
Yeah.
pill.
You know what I'm saying? And then just like my man, hey, just like my man, they had just yep.
He said we speaking truth, they're not speaking truth.
You got it, brother.
Churches ain't speaking truth.
Hey, who knows? He might be an angel, man.
Yeah,
Yo, that brother could be an angel.
I seen him around, but
Oh,
you never know.
Okay. Right.
But you never know.
You
You
never
gotta
know.
always have
perspective.
humility even for these people
That's
like that
right.
because they're lost out there,
That's
man.
it.
But
But
at the end of the day, that he can discern
I
the
was
fact
gonna
that
just say that.
we're speaking truth
Right.
and they're
And
not
they're
speaking
not.
truth.
And they're
You
not.
know that's a token of even the world waking up to a capacity
Right. That's
with
right.
this truth,
That's it. That's fact.
which is going back to what we were talking about yesterday, is stirring things up, waking things up.
Right. Stir to
You know?
wake out of sleep.
Because you
To
know when
stir?
you stir, you know it's like when
When
you
they said to wake out of sleep.
yeah,
That's
and when
crazy.
you know when you shaking something, you know, like let's say you got a little puppy or something, and you wake them up, like you just kind of like
Right,
shaking them,
right,
like
right, right,
or
right,
your
right.
child,
Just
you're like, yo, get up, yeah,
Right.
you're like, yo, get up.
Right.
You're like, you know, you stirring them a little bit,
Right,
you know, waking them up.
right,
This word is
yeah.
doing this to these people,
That's
man.
it.
It's stirring them,
That's
man,
right.
waking them up.
Right. There's power in this truth.
That's right.
You know, people are getting cut by the word,
Right.
or they're being healed by it.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
There's only two ways to go about this
That's
thing.
it, man.
You know? There's no in between. And that's the spirit. You got Esau in the wheelchair, finished. You Aki Aminaki Aqua for seeing it. You know? And you got Jake walking him. And that's funny. Because at the end of the day, that's the stance that we're coming into. You know? Jake's gonna be, you know,
Nah, but I think
it could be.
you
But either way.
got that.
The first one was a Jake, I believe. The first one was
You got that.
But needless to say, right, Jake, look at Esau, he's down and out. You know what I'm saying? That's the point I'm making, really,
Right.
to the spirit. Esau's down and out.
being wheeled.
Yeah, Esau's down and out, man. You know? And here it is. So Moab, like we were talking about, Moab is just as proud as Esau. The scriptures coin Moab exceedingly proud.
That's right.
And we know they call the scriptures pinpoint and target Esau as what? The most
The most
proud.
God.
You see? And again, going back into the aspect of Moab being joined on from a business perspective in real time with Esau, there you have it. There you have it. It makes sense.
That's right.
You ask the question like, damn, China's doing big business with America. There you have it. Wait, what? The same? What's that? The same feather? The birds of the same feather.
Birds of the
flock
same flock. Birds
feather,
of the same feather flock together. Yeah.
Right? So them niggas are both proud.
And
So
if
it's
you-
like, yeah, bro, we locked in. You
And
know?
if you look at it, in every city of America, there's a Chinatown.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to you a second ago, earlier.
Every city, brother.
Every city.
And there's beauty parlors. massage parlors, restaurants,
Right.
everything, bro.
Ooh, I got one from the brother I not. Hey, the water malak. There's one in Isaiah as well.
And let's not forget, Salakia. Let's
Now, you
not
got it.
forget
The water malak.
that the Arabs and the Arabs and the Indians, that's an Asian continent as well. That's Asia.
Right, right.
That's Asia. So we're not only honing in onto the Chinese, man. You Arabs, you Indians, and we see it out here. You guys are with them too. You know? So at the end of the day, man, you guys got hell to pay, man. What the scripture say that every hand had every nation had their hand in our affliction.
Yep. Yep. That's
know?
in Maccabees.
Ah,
This is the book of Isaiah from the brother Ainat, fruit from the branch, the water malak.
ah.
There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 6. And I forgot about this one. The book of Isaiah, chapter 6 and verse, Isaiah chapter 16 and verse 6. And it reads, we have heard the pride of Moab. He is very proud, right? Exceeding proud. You see that? He is very proud. Even of his haughtiness, which is pride, in his pride, in his wrath, but his lies should not be so.
Hey,
And that's
remember?
pretty much precepting that Jeremiah, the water malak,
Pride comes before destruction, and how he looked before the fall.
as we're going to read here,
God.
as we're going to continue to read. That's the
God.
spirit.
Ah,
That's the spirit. And that's the spirit that's linking Moab and Esau. Because at the end of the day, you got Moab thinking that they got next.
you stole it right out of my head.
that's the
Yeah, because
spirit.
I was about to say that, like, these people are fighting for vain power. You know?
Yep.
You know, yeah, thinking, hey, we're going to be the next superpower for 250 years.
Crazy.
You know?
Crazy. The Lord didn't have all this prophecy to come out just for us to lay over for another 250.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
How terrible would that
The
be?
Lord didn't have this come forth just for that to be. No, man. The Lord got this power and knowledge on display is because we're about to come out of captivity, man.
Right, man.
The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, starting with the elect, we're about to come out of captivity.
God.
Lord willing, we're part of that precious number. We out. We rolling, man.
Right.
It's over. The Lord done told us the secrets. We know that these niggas don't have 90 to 130 years left, bro.
Right.
Right?
I don't
There's
even
no
see,
way.
I don't even see 5 to 10 years left.
Right. And I was only basing that off the perspective of generation,
Right.
3 to 4.
Right.
You know, there's no way.
Here it is. Esau talking about the year 3000.
Crazy. He's out of his mind.
Yeah.
Which we may already be in the year.
No,
2000.
you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
We might already be there.
We don't even know.
Right, we don't even know.
Right, we don't even know.
But I mean, shit. Based on prophecy, it's highly
Hey,
likely.
Yahweh Shai
Because the Lord said after
Shai
3
said,
days.
3 days I will build the temple.
You
I will
know,
build
so-
the temple.
Through the Spirit.
In 1,000 years is a day unto the Lord.
Right.
So we might.
Right.
You know, Esau lied. Esau, man. Esau take out days,
Right.
alter months, and
Right. Right.
you know
right,
what I mean?
right,
Hours, and
Right.
who knows what year we're in, man.
Right. It's through the Spirit. Either way the cookie crumbles, it's gonna happen.
God.
Say we are in 2025 as of next year,
Right.
a couple of months. Hey, we're looking at 75 years.
Right.
Hey, guess what? That ain't bad.
No, hell
You know
no.
what I'm saying?
We're
I'll
not
take-
looking at 75 years.
I know. I'm just saying though, like through the Spirit, you
God.
know, just to have, you know what
Oh, I
I'm
get what you're
saying?
saying.
Just looking at it from that perspective.
We'll be having like 900 and something
But
years.
still, if you look at it from that perspective, guess
Right.
what, Akiyam and Akwaf, right? You still physically will manifest into your immortal form by that time, because 90 years is three generations. So 3 to 4 generations, 20 years, right? So if it's 75 years left for this nigga, you still, when you drop, if you end up going back to the spiritual realm, by the time the Lord brings you back to the earth, we're gonna be in the kingdom. You see what I'm saying? You see how I'm measuring it?
Yeah, of course.
So even if that is the case, which I hope it's not,
Nah.
I hope that we're correct on us being in the year 2000 already. And it's gonna happen within a 10 year or sooner. You know what I mean? Like real soon. 5 years, 1 year, 2 years, next year. You know what I'm saying? But the way things are going, it's close.
I hope it's this year coming,
Yeah,
man.
right.
And I can feel, hey, it's like the song said, man. I can feel it in the air.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Beanie Siegel.
God, I
Yeah.
can feel that shit in the air, bro.
There's
Hey.
no way. Yeah, by the way,
I can feel
prophecies, because prophecy's speaking.
Right.
So like we know, you know what I mean. But it's always good to have a mindset based on the broad,
Right.
you know, because you don't want to choke up your faith.
A marathon, not a sprint.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Just have a positive perspective. Because the Lord's gonna do this thing on His time. We're operating. Man,
We're hoping.
the filth is unbelievable.
Yeah.
The Lord is
We're hoping, but prepare
Right.
for longevity.
right. We're hoping for, you know what I mean? It's just all through the Spirit.
We're hoping for a quick execution. You know how it's like when you're a boxer and you got that knockout power?
Right.
Yeah, you going for the knockout in the first round, but you have trained
Longevity.
for all 12.
Yeah, longevity.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you
Yeah.
training for longevity, right?
Yeah.
You gotta have longevity.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be like those castaways in 2000, thinking that the Lord was coming back in 2000,
Right.
and then look what happened.
Right.
They had their mind. They were operating under the scriptures
Right.
say, lean not upon your own
Right.
understanding. We gotta operate under the precept, the scriptures, the prophecy.
They lost their
Pay
faith.
attention. You know what I
What
mean?
they really did was lose their faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahshua.
That's right.
Because for you to drop out of this truth means you no longer put your faith in the Lord.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you doubt. Now you start to doubt. Is
The
he
doubt
really
demon
real?
came. The doubt demon
Yeah,
came.
is he really real? Man,
Yeah.
I'm going back.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go do my thing.
Here it is. I haven't celebrated Christmas for 10 years. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like, niggas go back to
right,
Christmas.
right.
They want to go
Right.
back to. That's what Jake really want to go back to.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go pick up a
Jake
brick.
want to go back to Christmas.
I'm gonna go cop a brick. you know what I mean? I'm gonna go cop a
Yo,
brick
Jake is
and live it up.
finished.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. The spirit
you
of
lose
Babylon, the spirit of Babylon will get you.
Once you lose your faith, you lose it all, man.
Yeah, that's right, brother. That's the glue.
That's it. Yeah.
You know? And you know when you lose that faith, the Lord's no longer dealing with
That's
you.
right, that's
Because
right.
pursuing in Hebrews 11, right, what scripture say? Without faith, it is impossible.
to please the living
It's
God.
impossible, man. It's
right.
not possible.
That's right.
You gotta believe in the unseen.
That's right. That's right. That's right. What did Yahweh say to who was he talking to? To
Oh,
Timothy?
Thomas, I
Oh,
think.
Thomas. Why I keep
Yeah,
saying
because
Timothy?
Thomas was like, yo, I ain't gonna believe until I see
Right.
his hands and
Right,
until I
right.
get to put my hand in his hand, you know what I mean, in his
Yep,
wounds,
Yep.
you know. And he was like, and he said that to Thomas. He said, yo, blessed are those that, haven't seen me but believe.
Right. You believe because you see. But
Right.
blessed are those
Woo!
that have not seen and yet believe.
Right, see?
Mhm.
So it's critical. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful point. That's the spirit. That's the spirit right there. Now you got it, Malak. That Moab, that Jeremiah. No, I'm sorry. Where are you? Second entrance. Yeah, Moab. We on Moab's ass, which is, hand in hand Esau.
Yeah, man.
If it's gonna transition, you know it's gonna transition back over to Esau. You know.
Beat your, gonna beat your chicky eyes so shut.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 15. I'll read verse 47 again.
Time.
Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her,
Woo!
and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom,
Right.
that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee.
Right. Moab, Chinese went from, being samurais and wearing those
Right.
garments that they used to wear to
Right.
three-piece suits.
Right, the
Shorty's
woman-
wearing skirts up to her ass cheek.
Right. Obeying their men, being very virtuous.
Right.
And now they have become filth.
Right. The
Through
bitches
this-
got their cleavage out.
Oh, man.
They're getting breast implants, nipples
Oh,
showing
man.
through the shirt. You know what I mean?
Yo, Asian women in America, they probably,
that
if
hentai
not,
shit?
if not, like Esau's woman, or as worse.
Right. Absolutely.
You know? My goodness, bro.
Absolutely.
These women are terrible.
Absolutely.
Shit, and that even goes for Elam.
Right.
I've seen Elam come in here from walking like this, scared to look at you,
Right.
to now with their nose up in the
Yeah.
thing. Like if you ain't shit, man, get your ass out of here,
Nah.
you curry smelling.
Right. Every time you say a word, you
Right.
you dipping and dodging.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You looking like Mike Tyson while you fighting?
Got the spirit of a bobblehead on you.
Yeah,
Get your monkey ass up out of my face, man. You are not, man.
Every,
know what I mean?
every
Come on,
every time
man.
we talk to you, right? Like,
Right. That's the spirit of a bobblehead.
ah.
You know? Tripping.
These nations are finished and they know it, bro.
Come,
You know what I mean?
come.
Like when you got shit like this walking around, like the kingdom is not gonna
it's
allow.
madness, bro.
Yeah, the kingdom's not gonna allow none of this, man.
Oh, hell no.
You know what I mean? You got
Nah.
a vampire with two toolboxes walking up the street. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got fucking Dracula with two toolboxes, looking crazy as hell, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Imagine that, man.
Right. The
The world
vibration on the planet Earth is gonna be righteous.
Huh,
It's gonna be a righteous vibration. Everything's going to be set in order. You see, the Lord told us what? He's going to give us a rod of iron just like he was given. That's not going to be being used in vain. Whoever comes up against the authority is going to be put in order. There's not going to be no talking back. There's going to be no, oh, we're gonna do. Nah, it's going to be what? Oh, back to the spiritual world you go. Back to the spiritual world you go. You know, the Lord's the aeon to come. It's gonna be 1,000 long, drawn out years of terror.
You know what's crazy with these little shitty butt girls?
He said shitty butt.
Yeah.
That's
They
hilarious.
saw the so-called black man as the Messiah, and they said,
I heard-
Then she
I heard-
said,
I heard
I
that.
love Jesus.
I heard.
love Jesus."
Yeah.
Fuck you and your white man. You know what I mean? Go down with him, bro.
Hey, you already know that. You know how it's gonna go down. Hey, Eve got a covenant with Esau since the freaking garden.
Little-
We know that Eve is riding with Esau.
Little stinky piss girl.
Our women are not for us, man. You know, that's why Jake is going over to the heathen woman. That's why Jake messes with heathen women, because at the end of the day, you know, they'll give you a little more comfort on their side than our woman of the tribes. But shit,
Hey, and you
I
know,
mean, Jake prefers the woman of the tribe, but our woman, you have to understand, they made a covenant with evil Eve.
God.
You know, there's a spiritual connection to them.
Like back in that garden.
Yeah, they'll call the cops on you.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? The heathen woman won't, you know what I mean? Like they'll, you
They
know.
won't even give you that trouble.
Yeah, your woman will call the cop on you. Like, yo, my dad went through it.
Get
My-
yourself a Filipino girl from out there, from that
Right.
country. You know what I mean? Yo,
Right.
they'll serve you, man. You know what I mean? They'll serve you. They'll look at you as a lord, you know, as a king.
Right. They won't come at the side of their neck.
Right.
So you won't have to smack them upside the head.
Right.
And if you do, they won't call the cop on you.
No, put it this way. It's the Babylonian mindset, because if
Now
you
I'm just being
get a woman like, let's say from Mexico,
Right.
from Ecuador or whatever, you know what I mean? Yo, those women, they as long as you're providing and you treat them well, they serve you, man. You know, is the corruption is here. This is like the pinpoint, you know, the place that corrupts everything, man.
You ain't lying.
Everybody that steps into this place right here gets corrupted, man. You know?
You are not lying, brother.
Yeah, man. This is that poison, that pitch.
Right. Yo, it's a death trap.
Yeah.
Hey, get that in Job, Baba Kosha, Job 10. To pray based on what the brother just said, that's the spirit. I think that's the point. And as a matter of fact, I think there's a little more. You can double check after the second Ezra. Yeah, that might be the point. But grab that in Job Malak, Baba Kosha. It's down at the bottom.
Job chapter 10, verse 22. It's like Job chapter 10, verse 21. Before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness as in the shadow of death. Verse 22, a land of darkness as darkness itself,
Woo!
and of the shadow of death without any order, and where the light is as darkness.
Right. Read that one more time, Baba Kosha.
Job chapter 10, verse 21. Before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death. Verse 22, a land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death without any order,
Right.
and where the light is as darkness.
And that's how we.
Get out of order, man. That's why our woman is out of order. The men are out of order.
Right.
Everything's out of order, man.
Hey.
You come into this place, you're not gonna be able to function. What? Can you use a machine that says out of order? No, man. It's not. It doesn't function right.
Correct.
And that's why our people is in the state of mind that they're in, man. Because they're all out of order, man. The woman is above the man, right? You can't discipline your children no more because it's called child abuse. Okay? This is the bullshit that Esau has spread on the planet, man. You know? And that's why the Lord's coming back to put everything in order.
That's right.
That's why this is a battle between light and darkness. You know? Yahweh Shai, which is that true light, which is the truth, right? This is what's being brought forth in the latter days, man. This is what is stirring up and bringing controversy to the land that was void of light for so long.
That's right.
You know?
And guess what? Upon a specific group of people, which is the elect, that light shines.
And you know what's
Right?
crazy,
Isaiah
brother?
9 and 2. This light ain't shining on everybody. You got it a lot.
I just want to make a point.
Nah, you got it,
when your eyes are so long without light, let's say that sunlight, right?
Right.
Let's say you're stuck in the house for months, And when you finally come out, there's this condition called polarized eyes,
Right.
where your eyes hurt from that sunlight. You can't even look up to the light. You have to let your eyes get used to it, you know? So I understand that people ain't willing to go through that battle to receive that light. They rather go back into the darkness. It's more comfortable for them.
Right.
Why? Because the flesh feels comfortable in darkness.
And why do you
know?
think Esau always like wearing shades?
Hey,
Because he
man.
doesn't have melanin in his eye.
Nah.
So he's always suffering
Nah.
from that polarized eye.
Right,
He
right,
suffers from that.
Right, which spiritually,
Yeah.
he wants you to suffer from that as well. That's
Yeah.
why he spreads those philosophies, you know, through the spirit. He spreads those philosophies on you. Why? So you cannot see what we see,
Right,
you know, what the
right.
Lord has given us.
Right, right, that's right. And then you ain't gonna be able to see it unless the Lord opens up your pineal gland,
God,
right through the Holy Spirit.
which is that spiritual eye.
Yeah, that's the only way. Hey,
know?
see, our third eye is blinky. You know
That's
what I mean?
right,
As they
that's
say,
right, that's right,
as they say in the,
that's
you know what I mean? You know,
That's
the wicked niggas. You know what I mean? Hey, our third eye is blinky. The Lord done woke us up to the truth.
That's right.
The why do y'all about Shimmy outside for that? Because we don't want to go back into darkness, bro.
No.
Remember when you went out of darkness, smell like you had a faint smell of a Christmas tree on you, right? Bro? During December, remember? You leave the crib,
Yeah.
bro, you got a faint smell of a Christmas tree.
Right.
You know what I mean? You out of there, bro. You're anticipating the New Year's
God.
party and
God.
you know what I mean? Relishing.
You-
Just,
you-
you're just
you-
through.
You waiting on in February, February 7th, you're already planning what you're gonna do with your next check for your girl. You ready to give it all up for your girl and be
Yo,
broke for the
right.
and be broke
Oh
till
my
next
goodness.
week.
Woman
You like,
worshiping.
yo, edible arrangements. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get a hotel. I
Right.
gotta go get some petals and put it all over
Right.
first, some candles and everything. And yeah, she cool with you for that week, and then next week she with the other niggas.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because your ass is soft.
Right.
She sees your weakness and she capitalizes on you, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? She sees your weakness and she capitalizes on you, man. That shit don't happen to firm men. You know what happens to men that take a stance on the bullshit? They chase those type of men.
That's facts.
Because a woman on this side is trained to conquer a man, and when she can't conquer a man, for some reason
She goes back to
has
her natural,
Right.
her natural estate.
Right.
To be like, you know what? Let me humble down.
That's it. That's
Only
it.
a real few do it,
That's it.
you know? But that's facts, though.
Yeah, man.
It's a mind game.
If a woman can't break you down, she submits.
That's right.
You know?
Because she's naturally supposed to.
Yeah, it's weird though, but people
know?
haven't figured that out.
Right. These niggas, these beta male sent Babylonian men.
And you know what's crazy?
You know? You got
the way we act with women, they'll say that's treating them like shit.
Right.
Right?
We're womanizers.
Right. Or machistas or whatnot.
Crazy.
Well, we treat them
Right,
like
right,
shit.
right.
But for some reason, what you so-called treat a woman like shit puts them back in order. And they be like, damn, why is it the men that treat women like shit get good treatment? It's because we're not treating them like shit. We're not simping for them. They see strength.
Right.
You don't see a lioness following the lion that just got
Right.
beat the fuck up.
That's it.
And is laying over there wounded.
Right. It's
She's
that-
following the strong one.
That's right. Hey, learn from learn how we make them go topless.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Hey, you gotta show a dominant energy.
That's it, man.
See, these men are low vibrational.
God,
You know, because they're tapped into their feminine side.
that's right. And
You got niggas getting their nails done. You know
Esau's
what I mean?
Esau's the biggest mo on the
Right,
planet.
that's facts.
And
That's facts.
what does it say? Those that touch Pierre have become like unto him.
Right,
You know
yup,
what I mean?
yup,
So
yup.
you not separating yourself from this mindset, you become weak like your enemy, man.
Nah.
You know?
And the energy reeks off you.
Right.
And
right.
the woman can smell them pheromones.
God.
They're like, yeah, it's a
God.
natural thing.
God.
Like them pheromones,
Right.
like they know it's just natural. It's like they're like, yo, they gravitate to a they women love power.
Right.
That dominance, you know?
Like picture me sitting
They
there
want,
every
and
day.
they know when a man's, on a level. Like, and again, the knowledge that we have through the spirit puts us on a level. Our vibration is increased
That's right. That's
because, like, what we know, like, and that's why women are like be gravitating,
Yeah.
But through the spirit, also, like you were saying, how brothers be treating women like on a
Right.
level where it's like, listen, we're not those niggas that you were rolling with
Right.
back in high school. Like, look,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And you can take your shit and you can go.
And that's why you
You know what I mean? You're like, what?
That's why you got
Yeah.
people saying, "Oh, you."
It's like that.
You've changed.
You know what I'm
You've
saying?
changed. Hey, listen. You just don't like who I am,
Right.
right? Because you can't do what you want, right?
Right.
And for me to accept it, you know. At the end of the day, I took a stance, and you don't like it,
Right.
Because it goes against your what word am I looking for? It goes against your. Oh man, I just missed it, huh? Moral standards. There you go, the water, brother.
Standards, yup.
Yeah, it goes against your standards. It goes against what makes you comfortable.
Right.
You know? Nah, man, we're not doing that Esau shit no more, man. We're not gonna sit there and take you on a vacation, right? And buy you gifts on Christmas and buy you birthday, shower you with birthday gifts. No, man. We're gonna please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Either you follow us while we follow Yahweh Shai, you know,
Right.
or you could get left behind.
That's it.
I don't give a damn.
Get with it or get lost.
Right, get
I
outta
got
here, man.
I got a quick one from
Come
the
on.
brother Ainat, another
Come on.
one. Right, the water Malak. Right, this is the beloved brother Ainat, right, fruit from the branch, Isaiah 3:12. Right, as for my people, children are their oppressors.
That's right.
Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Right, and we can prove that. And what, Job, what's that, Job 30? Right? They were children of fools.
God,
Right?
God.
These niggas have a mind. Hey, that's why you got a grown-ass Edomite skateboarding at 58. Right? This nigga's 46. Yo, he has a fetish for roller coasters, man.
Right,
This nigga's 46.
What about old boy? What about old boy with the
Yo, that's
pink
a nice
bike?
freezer. The one-
What about old boy with the pink bike?
Oh,
He
man,
got
he
an
rolled
old-
by earlier.
Right, he got the old Jerry. He looked like an old Jerry Garcia guitar
God.
player.
Yeah, he rolled by earlier,
on
dog.
on a damn pink bike.
God, this nigga 61 with a pink bike down.
Yeah, man.
Strolling through like he know, like he, you know what I mean? Like he doing the right
Chillin',
thing.
bro. You got, yo, you know, Esau's crazy, man. You got these nerds in the basement. They're probably like 50 years old, still playing Minecraft.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Huh.
Hooking up with their buddies, having
Right.
these tournaments
Right.
and shit. Never had pussy in their life.
Huh.
Don't have a girl, nothing. Still in mom's basement, man, playing
Right.
video games.
Esau's mindset is real young,
Yeah, man.
you know?
Why you think they got a Disney World and all this
And
bullshit?
that's the beautiful thing that you say that, right?
Halloween,
and
all
that's
this
one of
shit.
the go-tos when you come to Babylon.
Right, man.
When you come to Babylon, one of the go-tos is Disney World, dog.
Right, man.
That's the talking point and somewhere in the wilderness, bro, in India. The
Right,
talking point about America is that they have a Disney World, dog.
Universal Studio.
Yeah, and they're talking about it. The children are ecstatic. They want to see that. They're seeing it on their phone.
When you come to America,
That's crazy.
you come to realize you really landed. You've really gone down the rabbit hole and you're in
Yeah,
Alice in
bro.
the Wonderland.
Woo!
You're really in Alice in the Wonderland,
That's
man.
the truth.
Yeah, man.
That's the truth. And trust me, we know. We were born and raised here, man.
Huh.
It ain't all good in Ohio.
Right.
Like they say, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
It
man.
ain't all good in Ohio, dog.
Right, man.
Yo, this place is a shithole. You go to
Right.
the city, it smells like piss, shit, okay?
Right. Garbage everywhere.
Yeah, it ain't all good. It ain't what they draw it up to be.
Right.
They dress it up.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like it's like having a lazy woman that likes to clean the house, but she ain't cleaning under the bed,
Right.
behind. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Behind the sofa and everything. Like, nah, man.
Yeah.
You gotta clean under and behind shit.
Yo,
you
you
gotta
got-
wipe walls down and you know what I mean. You got, hey, come on, wipe down you appliances and shit.
Motherfuckers, no, I'm saying motherfuckers from India getting off the board with the pamphlet.
Right.
They're looking like
Oh hell
we got-
nah.
they're like same background, but goddamn,
Yo.
we got catfished.
Yo,
you know what I mean? We got
they're like, oh,
catfish.
hell
yeah,
nah.
what the hell?
And you said you smell that, Habibi? You smell that? And you know what I mean? It smells like one of our sit-down bathrooms over here in the lane.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, man.
This shit smell like one of them dead animals we left in the backyard 3 weeks ago.
Right. I'm going to get this. I'm going to finish this up, right?
Come.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. Right? O my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy path. And as you can see, most of these men are led by their woman.
That's
They're
right.
feeble beta male simps.
That's right.
They got long hair like women. You know what I mean?
Right.
Their mindset is feminine like a woman. You get into
That's
an
right.
argument with a nigga that was raised by his mom and watch what you get. You're gonna get a nigga that's emotional. He can't be wrong, right? He's foaming at the mouth.
Clapping.
Yo, capping all the way through.
Clapping.
Yeah, right. When you're speaking,
every
yeah,
syllable.
right. Oh, I thought you said capping,
No,
but
no.
yeah, capping too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you know,
'Cause,
every
you
time
know?
they talking,
Right.
They get that from a woman.
Right. That's a woman stance.
Yeah, man.
A man don't do all that. A man's
Yeah,
gonna
man.
talk to you.
Shit, a
his,
man-
his shoulders are gonna flare out. Chest is gonna puff up. He's gonna start dipping on you.
well, a real
You know
man
what I
try
mean?
to diffuse the situation too,
You
until
know
they
what
get
I'm-
to that point.
Right. That's the point
they
I'm
get to
making.
that point,
If
yeah,
it
man.
escalates,
Yeah.
that's what a man does.
Right. And I ain't gonna
You
do
know?
none of that clapping shit. If it gets to
Right.
that point,
We're clapping.
I'm gonna be talking to you while I'm hitting you. You know what I mean? Like I'm beating a child.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like when you spank our son. When
Yeah,
you spank
yeah.
our
You
son.
speak your son, you hit him with
You
every
know?
syllable.
Right, right,
But these
right.
motherfuckers are clapping with every syllable.
Right,
You know what I
and you
mean?
see it in that whole.
Yeah,
Yo, you know
man.
how scripture say, what's that? Ecclesiastes 8. Wisdom maketh a man face to shine.
That's right.
Yo, when a
That's right.
nigga's feeble and emotional and feminine,
The
yo, and you can
confidence,
see it.
the
You can see it.
confidence.
It's like, yo, this nigga was raised by his mom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They
And
got-
not even like that, like, cause you got men that were raised by their mom, but they're built different.
But the thing
You
is,
know what I mean? Because they
it's
grew up in a different environment.
in the era too.
And moms
Right.
can be different from
Right.
other. Like, you have to understand. Oh, right.
The era, because I grew up with.
And I was gonna just say that.
I only had my mom, but I grew up in the 80s and 90s.
Totally different era.
You know what I mean?
And
And
that's a
my
critical
mom was
point.
like a man.
Right.
My mom would beat my ass if I got, you know what I mean? And she wasn't talking too much.
Right.
I did something, there wasn't no yelling and, nah, man, she just grabbed me up and
Right.
whooped my ass, bro.
And you had cousins and uncles that were in the mix.
Yeah.
Cause she got brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, but these kids are what? They staying home playing
The women are different now.
right.
You
and,
know?
and the vibration has
Yeah,
switched up
right.
because even the things that were leading us, like the music,
Right,
wasn't
that's
feminine.
facts. Yep.
You know, the movies weren't showing all this. That was an abomination
Different
back
era,
then.
like you said. Yep.
Now this is conditioned us to accept it,
Right.
and we don't accept it, but the young ones do.
Bro, when we were growing up, there was a such thing as in the closet.
God,
Right? There was a such thing as in the closet.
and a mole would
You
usually
know?
cross the street.
Right.
So he's like, yo, we gonna get beat up.
Right. There was a such thing as in the closet, man.
Right, man.
You ain't running around here
Right.
usurping authority over
Right.
a heterosexual dog.
Right.
You know
Yo,
what I'm saying?
shit, it was back in the day, it was in a tiny closet. Now they done opened up all the walk-in closets.
Right, bro.
Big ass walk-in closets, just everybody coming out.
Time.
You know what I mean? Everybody's just coming out.
Right.
Boom. Right?
Like ain't no thing.
Right, man.
You know? Because
Hey.
ultimately that's the way of the king.
That's right.
You know,
That's
the
right.
people that are ruling this earth, they're homos.
That's right, man.
They're pedophiles.
That's right.
They're diabolical. They're monsters.
That's right.
Esau is a monster.
That's right, man.
You see? And this is why the people are conducting themselves in this manner.
That's right.
You know, their behavior is not being checked by the authorities of the world right now. So therefore, what? They're erring.
That's right.
But guess what? Just as we ready to open up camp, that's the spirit. They all went around full circle. That's why the Lord flooded the earth.
That's right. And I just want to make a
Now, you
point,
gotta
right?
remember, actually, we'll close out in a second. And we're
Khan, I
closing
just
out
want to
soon.
make a point.
I got one
You
more.
know,
You got it.
if you're not with Yahweh Shai, you're gonna be like unto Esau. If you're not with Yahweh Shai, let that dwell in your mind. You're gonna be like unto Esau, man. You're gonna pick up his characteristics. You know, you're gonna walk like he walks. And that's why there's a saying in the world, tell me who you with, and I'll tell you who you are. Because if you're not with Yahweh Shai, you're like unto these abominable damn faggots,
That's
man.
right, bro. You're an enemy.
Right,
You
man.
know? 100. What you got, brother?
Revelation 19.
You got it.
So Revelation chapter 19, I'll start at verse 1. And after these things I heard a great voice from much people in heaven, saying, Hallelujah, salvation and glory and honor and power unto Yahweh Shai, O God.
Right.
Verse-
Ka'alayim la Yahweh ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Right? That's what they heard. You got it, brother.
Verse 2, For true and righteous are his judgments, for he hath judged the great whore, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication, and hath avenged the blood of the servants of the head.
So like, you gotta read that one more time. About to stop a wicked nigga in the Chevy came by. You gotta read that one more time. About to stop.
A Latin vocab Malone.
No kidding.
Oh, ugly Chucky.
Read
Read
it
that
nice
again,
and
brother.
loud, brother.
Revelation chapter 19 and verse 2. For true and righteous are his judgments, for he hath judged a great whore, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication, and hath avenged the blood of his servants at her hand.
Right, and that's the conclusion of the matter. That's going to be the conclusion of this matter. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is going to avenge the blood of the saints, man. Okay? Great judgment is coming to America. And this is something that no one can avoid. No one can avoid the judgment that's coming here.
Woo! And you know what I just got right now? I got a notification, right? Because like we've been talking, that America is not going to get any better. This man, Nero, aka Donald Trump,
Right.
is here to stir things up, right? And I just got a news report right now that migrants armed with loaded AR-15s just attacked the police.
Woo! Where?
I'll get it right now. They're not gonna go back. You think they're gonna go back?
Resistance.
Right, man. They're not gonna go back. Why do you think they came over here? These people are fleeing from persecution in their own land.
Right.
They rather go against the government,
Right.
right? Okay, so migrants armed with loaded AR-15 attack police in Deep Blue City, then are released.
Wow.
This is systematic.
Oh yeah, it's definitely, this is all to accumulate
Right.
that civil unrest. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all gonna, that's what it's gonna boil over on.
Oh,
into.
and it says, they're roaming they're roaming in somewhere in New York City streets again.
Wow, okay.
So,
Yeah, right. You know?
so come on, man. The spirit is speaking expressively of what's going on in Babylon, man.
That's right. And them of them families.
God.
Right, Jeremiah 51,
God.
brother? Jeremiah
God.
51,
51 and yep,
2.
51 and 2. God, you know, the spirit is speaking, man. The times that we're in. This ain't no like you always say, like a rock.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't in those times no more. You know what I mean?
Esau,
Party in the
man.
USA, no, man.
Right.
Civil war's around the corner, man. Civil war, civil unrest. Okay, that MOTB. Why you think Elon Musk is in the scene now with the political party?
Right.
You know?
That's it.
And then what? All hell's gonna break loose. World War III, right? And the coming of our Lord and Savior, Hamashiach Yahushua, man.
God. I got
Okay.
one more to back up the brother.
Come.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 21. I'm sorry. Revelation, chapter 18, and verse 20. And it reads, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets. Proving that there's going to be prophets and apostles on the scene in America, man.
That's right.
In these latter days. So much for the prophets ending at Malachi,
That's
right?
right.
For God has avenged you on her, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down,
That's right.
and shall not be found no more at all.
That's right. You see? And that's what we're waiting for. That's what has us patiently waiting. Our faith and belief in what the Lord has promised us. What's to come. Right? The chaos. Right? The overthrow of this wicked kingdom to usher in the righteous kingdom. Right? To establish, right, the righteous rulers. Okay? To give our people rest, which has been so long taken away from us ever since they hit the shores of America in 1492.
That's right,
Right?
brother.
We haven't been able to rest. It's been nothing but turmoil, death.
Right.
Right?
And yeah, Vocab, we want revenge, man.
Right. That's right,
What
man.
you thought? What
That's
you
right.
thought?
Yeah.
what I mean?
Like you just like the Lord was just gonna let you get away. Right? You touched
Come
the
on.
apple of his eye, and he's just gonna forgive you, completely forgive you,
Right.
you know, for your atrocities
Right.
that happened here and through the whole four corners of the earth. Not forgetting what you've done even before this. You know?
Oh, man.
The madness you have created, shit, since Genesis, man.
Right, that's right.
You know? The end was declared since the beginning, man. You know? And your end was declared since the beginning. Right? You ain't gonna be no running away, ain't gonna be no escaping. Okay? The Lord, the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. There's not gonna be nowhere to hide. Right? And for you 2/3, you turncoats that are joined unto your enemy, y'all gonna reap the same judgment. Right? And it's going to be a shame that you're going to die with the same person that brought all this trouble, these tribulations, all this murder, robbery, right? They hated you, and you still sided with them. What's that called? Stockholm Syndrome, man.
Oh, man.
That shit
yup.
is real.
That's it.
You know?
Look at this nigga choking.
Oh, damn.
That's the spirit, huh?
that's
Call
what I'm
like y'all
saying.
about your shot,
man,
dog.
that's all you see nowadays,
Right.
bro.
Yup, yeah,
People
that's it.
coughing.
Oh, yeah.
Esau coughing,
We here.
being wheeled.
We here.
He limping everywhere.
We here.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Babylon is falling, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
Babylon is falling. This is a reality. This is not a, you know what I mean? This is not a figment of our imagination.
These
Yo.
people are done.
Babylon is falling.
These people are done, bro.
Yo, my man should be at the crib sleep.
Nah.
Right? He should be laid up in the bed chilling.
Nah.
He should not be out trying to hit the bar,
Look
dog.
at this guy.
Yo, he should not be out trying to hit the
God
bar.
dang, coughing up a lung.
With a cigarette in his hand.
God.
With
That's
a
Esau.
cigarette.
Esau don't
Dummy.
care. Yeah, Esau
Yo,
don't care.
hear this. He's coughing. He's coughing up the lung. This nigga's coughing up a lung.
Nearly throwing
But he
it
got
up.
a cigarette in his hand, dog.
Yeah,
Yo.
nearly throwing it up.
Yo, Jake is crazy. And she knows.
No, that's
too.
not a Jake. That's a
No,
Edomite.
I know.
You said Jake is crazy.
No, because you're making that because what you were saying.
oh.
No, because you're what you're saying.
Yeah, he coughed
Yo,
up a
Esau,
lung,
right? And his old lady, yo, she's like, yo, this nigga's on his way out soon.
Oh, yeah. She's waiting for that
Yeah.
life. She putting life insurance on him tomorrow.
Yeah, she knows.
She going tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
No, matter of fact, she going on Monday. The office opens up on Monday. She going on Monday to put life insurance on his ass.
Right, yo. And she's just like,
She's like, this nigga 2 breaths away from dying,
yo,
bro.
2 breaths away. Yo, he's definitely suffering from a condition. He's from,
He got that chronic cough.
yeah, it's a chronic
He
cough.
probably got the beginning stages of emphysema.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or lung cancer.
Hey, which he's the poster child of America for
Right,
today.
that's right.
He was the
Right.
token. He was
God.
the token sent from the Lord.
The token choking.
Yeah, the token showing America is on his way out. You know what I
That's
mean?
hilarious.
Okay? Shit, you showing the vital signs of America.
God.
You know what I mean?
That was con, bro.
You know, that's the vital signs of America. America is on his way out. You know what I mean? But it said there ain't no life insurance for this place.
Right.
There ain't gonna be no negotiations.
Right.
Right? It's gonna be all guns blazing. Point blank, period. Even those that were at peace with you.
Oh, yeah.
You know? So, Lord willing, you brothers and sisters were edified. And with that, we want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Makapadat.
want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba, Abba.
Abba, Abba.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Shalom.
Shalom, Makiyab.
Hey, shalom, y'all. Bashim Yashai Brakatah. Shalom, brothers and sisters.
Hey, Shalom, beloved Akiyam and Akwaf. The water for the precepts, it's always appreciated. Yahweh Bashim Yashai Brakatam.